All right, now for the official introductions for our main event. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Good evening. Sanctioned by the Nevada State Athletic Commission and Dr. Robert McBeath. Our three judges scoring this contest at Octagon. Our referee in charge of the Octagon, Herb G. Adrenaline at h-d.com. And Metro by T-Mobile. Discover the smarter way to get unlimited. For those in attendance and UFC fans been waiting for. Live from the source. It's time! The Lightweight Championship of National Record. 21 wins, 3 losses. He's at Dublin, Ireland, presenting the former and the #1 ranked lightweight contender in the notorious Conor McGregor. The champion fighting out of the red corner. A mixed martial arts 10 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Ending undisputed U.S. The Eagle, Nurmagomedov.
All right, gentlemen, we've been over. All right, let's do this.
Well, if you bet that one way or another, we will all witness a piece of UFC. And we are underway. This McGregor lands early.
Pressure right off the bat by Conor. He's trying to force the shot.
Khabib got a hold of his ankles. He's got his leg.
He needs to get that Conor needs the left leg behind the ankle of Khabib in order to stop the ankles. As long as he stays on the ankle, he's good.
And he gets it.
Man.
Conor gets right up to the cage. Has done a job of wrapping those two legs up together.
To the floor. And he's done this better than anybody. He elevates and straight. Conor's just got to stay calm and not use his energy because he's not taking.
Come under you.
I've never seen anybody be able to do that. Most people can get away when you do that. When they cross every single time, he crosses them over each other. You can't try to give him all the rest he needs in the first couple rounds. That's when
breathing, ate a big right hand there.
Khabib's head or his arms. He needs to get in between the arms and legs.
It's tremendous how he does it. And it's something.
He's got a different type of pressure from here. Conor can't get his hips underneath him.
It's a lifetime of grappling.
Right now we're seeing as he gets wore out from this grappling, then you're going to start seeing Khabib posture up and start landing the nice pass straight to half guard. And for Conor to be able to get to a hit.
And then the overwhelming sensation that he can continue to do.
What you've got to do to Conor early, you can't be silly and try to pretend that you're going to take some chances after that if you're Khabib.
And Conor he can't stop Khabib. Khabib's going to be able to do this in the second, the third, the fourth.
Because he took no damage. He did get stuck on the floor, but he has no... So
round one.
Get slower as the rounds go on. That was his absolute best there. Sting him, circle him off. He's doing a lot of shots.
Hands up. If you grab his leg, just push him against the cage. And
Javier Mendez and crew.
The Javier Mendez is okay, that's great, but they look a little fun.
Well, every mixed martial arts round begins.
He knows he can land that left whenever he wants, so that's what he's waiting for. He's waiting for that count.
McGregor fires the knee, appeared to just miss. Wow!
And that's the problem with takedowns. He goes back and forth, and that's what's made Nurmagomedov the best.
That's 4+ minutes with which to work.
And this is what Khabib has done to everybody, and striking mixed together. But realistically, the sharpness...
Triangle here. He's got it up. He's on top of it. The Khabib's all over him here. Real victory of Khabib landing that big right hand. He also said he wanted to change his face.
Best shape of his life.
Conor's talking to him. I can't hear what he...
Big elbow from Nurmagomedov did not appear to cut McGregor open.
It's just ferocious. I mean, he's the best ground-and-pound artist in the sport. Conor's in serious trying to smash his face.
McGregor.
And he's trying to win. He's trying to gas.
I don't think he's trying to gas Khabib out. I think he's getting smashed.
I think it's I agree, but if you have no choice either.
Illegal knee on the ground by Conor.
Dean should be warning him there.
He's going for a Kimura here.
That is tight.
So
why isn't he trying to get up?
Because he's exhausted and he's getting it. He's surprised.
I agree.
Now remember,
crowd goes bananas as McGregor gets upright, but for how long? Seconds here in round 2.
And I don't believe Conor has to stop it.
Conor hasn't had an answer at all for the ground.
With a huge second round, likely a 10-8.
But he wasn't eating them square, Joe.
Very across the cage now. If you push him back, you can spend the first minute just getting your recovery.
Pushing. Let's see it again. Winging right hand. Back to Pro Cop versus Kevin Randleman. Same sort of
You by P3, the official protein snack of UFC.
You can get a little air if you pressure in the beginning.
Perhaps McGregor sensing that now.
It was a crazy pace, that last round.
in the later rounds.
And now you're seeing Conor go with the body. That's same tooth to the body. He's just trying to take their out of Khabib, letting Khabib wrestle himself out.
Seeing Khabib Nurmagomedov in that octagon.
I don't know if he looks...
Yeah, I don't think he's tired. I think he's just a little heavy from the grappling line. And that's where Conor can use his left.
There's the shot.
And that's what Kevin was talking about. Said the first couple shots are going to come heavy.
In this third round.
Real question is, how much endurance does Conor have now? How much, and how do you prepare for a guy like Nurmagomedov? Uppercut!
He's right at time, no range at all. They're just sitting there punching, exchanging.
Seeing Khabib standing right in front of Conor like this is crazy.
He slapped him. He slapped him on that one.
Front back.
And Khabib.
Conor. Another good...
Khabib to the body. He doesn't seem to fear the power coming back from McGregor. Trip by Nurmagomedov. Slight edge in terms of the significant strikes. And
he can't double off or grab a single leg. If you can't lock your hands together, you can't get a single leg the best you can, because you can't get a double as long as Conor's controlling you. But you got
free.
See, he's got his glove. He's got his glove.
Khabib just say to him?
Couldn't understand it.
Well, Conor was grabbing.
Don't let him work. Don't let him work. Just pressure him.
Listen, can you punch one? There.
Talking.
I want him.
Khabib there protesting to the referee. Heard Dean. Here we go. And Khabib on it. Round 4.
Conor looks very good coming out for this 4th round.
I swear.
Second time for both of these.
He used that fantastically against Chad Mendes, and he's using
that. Sometimes you forget about his legs.
And he gets tripped right down. Too good.
his legs to wrap up your legs. But Conor's back up to his
that grip, and he goes back and forth between the double, and he wears you out again. And when you try to stand up without hand control, he throws you.
Just tremendous control on the ground.
Almost, but Conor got weaseled his other arm in there.
It's a big part of securing that. If he can control that, then
he's safe. He's just getting controlled very badly is the only difference.
His legs up. I mean, it's a big part of his grab.
Big left hands from Nurmagomedov.
There
it is.
No, it's on the chin.
It's Conor McGregor tonight.
Conor McGregor's jiu-jitsu coach. Look at him. Oh,
and no. Total kick. Well, Khabib wasn't kidding when he said no handshake after the fight. All hell has broken loose.
This is crazy.
And this is not going to promote. This is not professionalism, but it is the fight game to an extent. Represent ourselves.
Jumping out of the octagon like that and attacking someone. after such a spectacular victory.
And one of Dane, an incredible performance for Khabib Nurmagomedov, and out of character. Well, Khabib Nurmagomedov once again for all his
entire event has been marred by him jumping out of the octagon, and then his teammates jumping into the octagon.
And I think they connected pretty heavy on Conor.
Yes.
They hit him for...
Wasn't participating in this, by the way. They jumped him when he...
Well,
he was back inside the octagon now.
How do we let these people back in here? Why don't we just...
They're in dispute here, moving towards the cage. And I don't know if this... conference after this.
Daniel Cormier in there now supporting his teammate Khabib. But one thing that is undisputed about Conor McGregor, that right hand, the wayward right hand from a teammate inside the octagon after...
Dennis was foolish, but Khabib's friends, and just, I know they're friends with him and they got caught up in the moment, but it's for Khabib.
And we have to get back to it, to that end. This replay brought to you by...
This is the end of the fight. Khabib takes Conor down. Cranking his neck. It was really more of a neck crank than it was even a choke. If you look at Khabib's getting up, he screams at incredible performance by Khabib.
Well-thought individual that it's going to be interesting to hear from him. Matchmaker holding on to the gold, but...
You know, and there's a lot of Irish fans.
A lot of alcohol.
There's a lot of booze and a lot of...
He was going to be instigated by this as well. So, yeah, you're right, Joe. There's going to be fights everywhere.
It's martial arts competition somewhat marred here late.
Saying that Khabib probably won't be fighting again. True.
Khabib jumped out of the octagon, attacked Dylan Dennis. His friends jumped.
That's what it amounts to.
What's crazy is Khabib doing that. He's going to get...
In my opinion, it's not how I would want it.
And just, I can't over...
And when he's disrespected, he takes it extremely personally. He doesn't think...
It's rooted. It went all the way to families for these two gentlemen, so it's a...
On you. Everybody's going to start throwing shit into the octagon.
Are you ready for this?
Nurmagomedov out of the octagon.
And Dana White said he wasn't the greatest moment I've ever seen in all my years of calling fights.
It was already the biggest fight of all.
I mean, it was a great night. It was a spectacular victory for Khabib. So incredibly disappointing.
And we will...
I mean, they're throwing things at him. For this is going to be on a whole nother level.
October 8th, one final time tonight. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Seconds of the fourth round. Declaring the winner by submission.